They have 20 beakers, 30 tubes, 10 rubber gloves, and 4 safety glasses. So Ada has 3 friends coming to the lab to help her, and
Yeah.
using Python, we're meant to use Python to help her out to sort everything according to who should get what, and whether it will be enough, and whether the statement should be true or false. And
Fantastic.
we and they gave us a criteria that each friend should have 1 pair of safety glasses, 2 rubber gloves, 5 beakers, and 10 tubes. Could we pull up the code, please? The Python code.
Huh?
The Python code.
Oh,
Ideally.
oops.
Yeah. All right.
Now
So
increase the font size a little. No, go to options. Go to options on like on your ideally. Go to options up there and configure. Yes, configure ideally. Now go to yes. Go to size. Change the size there. See size 10. Change it to yes. Click Oh, on this. Yes, click on it and increase it. You could leave it at 20.
oh,
Apply. Yes,
okay.
apply. Apply. Click on apply. Okay, yes, it's okay. All right.
So this code, we basically started off by creating the variables.
Variables, well done.
There's 20 tubes, 30 rubber gloves, and 50 glasses for. And then we're meant to use those variables to create a Boolean solution,
Value, yes.
Boolean value, which will determine whether the statement is true or false, which means that we should come up
Fantastic.
with mathematical equations to,
Arithmetic operations, yes.
to determine the fate of the whole code. And then we're meant to use those values to come up with a final report, which we have done below.
Yes.
And
Fantastic.
then put put um like the
Variable.
acquired the acquired codes to each one, and then we print it, and we determine whether the statement was true or false. Do you run the
Which results in can't say full
the
again.
result?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, these are the results. True, true, false, true. Okay, well done. Well done, guys.
and
All
these
right.
are the final report.
All right, great.
Yes.
All right. So is there any way you guys could actually go deeper in explaining each line of code? Like at some point, how did you arrive at the true, true, false, and true?
I can explain.
Yep.
That.
Okay.
But first, I need to.
No,
I'll
no, you
to do this.
don't worry.
That's to make this easier.
Just
Oh,
try to yes minimize it and let us see only the yes this one. It's okay.
okay. Oh my God.
No, just let us see this one. Don't worry about the shell yet. Just let's go to your main code itself. This is your
So to
shell.
explain, I feel to start with enough. Each girl has enough safety glasses, and what is true. Obviously, as you can see in the barrier. Yeah, you see in the brackets say code divided by 4 because we already have a 4 safety glasses,
No,
which equals 0. But simply putting 0 by itself doesn't mean anything, which is why we added
use the
equals equals 0,
equal to operator. Continue. Well done.
which in the end equals true because 0 equals 0. Then moving on, each girl has enough rubber gloves, which is also true because no, yeah, because because there's 10 of them, but each girl only needs 2 each, which 2 times 4 using a star equals 8, and 10 is greater than or equal to 8, which is
Is
true.
greater than or greater 10 is greater than or equals to 8. Well done.
But
Okay.
Yes, it was different. Each girl has enough tools, which is false. We can see that we have about 30
The
tools,
tubes,
and each girl needs 10
but
tools, and there's 4 of them. 10 times 4 equals 40, and is 30 equal to or greater than 40? Absolutely not, which is why it
so
equals
it's
false.
false. Okay,
And the
fantastic.
final
Well
amount
done.
of beakers, there's 20. We have 20 of them, and each girl needs 4. Wait, no, everyone's backwards. Each girl needs 5, and there's of course there's still 4 of them. So 20 is greater than or equal to 20, and it's equal
So it's
to,
going to
so
be
it results in
it's
true.
true. Fantastic, because 20 equals 20. Wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Maybe you could actually explain the what do you call it, the F strings that you used at some point. Not that you used the F string, but I know you actually you gave a variable final underscore report. Yes, you did a like go back to
Oh,
your no, this one is like look at it. You did a multi-line text there by putting it inside what? Yes, you are not even supposed to use that F at some point, but it's okay. The final report, you kept it in a variable and added it in a multi-line text, and you now added what? You now added what? Your variable. Don't worry, leave it. It's okay. Everything is fine here. So what he did was trying to use the multi-line text at some point to bring all the variables, the enough safety glasses, and said each girl has enough safety glasses. Now, what is the enough? The enough safety glasses are all these things are either to bring true or false. That's the Boolean data type. Is there anything Kevin wants to add to what it's the existing lines of code? Is there anything you want to just say a little on it, Kevin?
Uh, you know,
Any other thing you want to add to what you're seeing on the screen? Any other thing you want to add? Like maybe the thing you feel you did not explain, you want to add at some point? Anything you want to contribute, Kevin? You have done well so far. So is there anything you want to add, or you are okay like this?
yeah, I'm actually okay because he's already said it all.
Yes, okay. He has said it all. Actually, he has said a whole lot of it all. Well done, guys. Victor, that was amazing. Kelvin, you have done well as well. That's super amazing. It shows, imagine how long you have learned and the level in which you have gone through. It makes a whole lot of sense. Like, you guys have learned so much already, and you're practicalizing it already, and you understand what is going on here. So that's a plus. That's a wonderful thing. So imagine how it's going to be in the next few weeks to come and the things you're going to do. This is a practical, a real world scenario kind of questions in Python that you are seeing it in real. Ada is the name of a person. It's actually inviting our friends and you can try to like sort out materials. So when you start building softwares, you'll be having encounters like this. When you get into the advanced kind of Python, when you go into the object-oriented programming, where you try to create your own, bringing out different graphical user interfaces. So a lot of them you are going to use all this in the whole process. Variables are very important. F strings are very important. A lot, in fact, everything we have done so far are actually so really important. So at this particular point, I really want to appreciate you guys for that remarkable explanation. I'm going to do some editing at some point if I can. I'm not a video editor, but I just feel you guys have done perfectly enough. So it's just for me to just keep some part and put it up there. It's actually wonderful. People would love to see what you are doing. And if you have any questions, let me know. If there are no questions, I think tonight was just to explain the blocks of code. On Sunday, we're going to continue learning. We're going to continue our learning and we're going to another concept entirely, and we'll still solve more problems in the future as well. Okay, so how has your learning been so far, Victor and Kelvin? Let's say it out here. How has it been? How has it been for you? Let's start with Kelvin. Kelvin, how has it been for you? Learning Python. You coming in from the background of an artist. I think Kelvin, you are joining in from Cardiff, and Kelvin is training to become a super amazing actor as well. That's what he told me. I don't know if I've gotten it right.
Uh, So the media competition I was telling you about with about creating the
Yes.
video, the main actor in it.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Okay.
they actually absolutely loved it, and we
Oh,
killed it overall.
yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So imagine Kelvin learning how to even code in Python as well. Maybe in the future, he could
Oh no,
see how he could apply.
I'm
Yeah.
doing
What?
programming and
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's going to see how he's going to apply programming in the media world, and which is very, very like it is very, very possible because there's nothing you cannot do use programming for. Everything is covered. Everybody is covered in programming. Like no matter, everybody needs to learn how to code. So that's amazing. You'll be applying it in the future, and it will make a whole lot of sense. Victor, what's up? How about you? How's your learning journey been with Advion? How has it been with you so far? It's been almost 3 weeks already. So we started last ending of last year. That was around 20 something in December. And now it's almost today is 18th of January. How has it been so far? 3 weeks on. Has it been something you look forward to? Or just tell us how has it been? How has the journey been so far for you?
I mean, I really do enjoy it. I will admit that at first, like 10% of me was interested, but the other 90% was just I'm doing this because my parents told me to. But now
Oh,
no.
it's
wow. Okay.
The thing is
but
that
now
the
it's
thing
more
is that
just like
no, the
50
thing is
50
that
now.
Yeah.
my mom did this without my consent. I
Yeah,
just
me
woke.
too.
Okay.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
just woke up. I just woke up one
Yeah.
morning. I said, my mom
Yeah.
said, I was like, why didn't she consult me first? I'm like, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Well, you're not the one learning it. I'm the one pulling the way. I'm the one doing the work. So why didn't you
Yeah.
consult? Like, and then they
Mm.
explained. And I was like, man, just leave it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. First,
For
I
me, it
was
was more of a,
Okay.
for me, it was a trick question.
at
Like,
first,
okay, like my mom, I came into my
yeah.
parents' room about something else, and then my mom told me, like, do you want to do this? Obviously, I said yes, but I knew that if I said no, not only would she be upset, I was also gonna get like a 30 minutes talk about my stuff
That's
about
how.
future careers. I was like, oh, let me not bother, let me just do it.
But
So
so far,
it's a trick
how has it been
question.
so far? Yeah. Yeah. So, but now that you're here, is it worth your time, or you still feel it's it's something that you could have ignored, or something that you feel like you could have continued, you should continue?
I say it was my time because